start the phone call.
Hello.
Yo, can everybody hear Papa John okay?
Hopefully they can. Volume is good on my end. I'm gonna switch the HDMI over.
Right on, right on. Okay, cool, they can hear you.
Alright. And I just joined the arena right now.
Yeah. So how this is going to work is... Oh, first let me ask you. Are you cool with this going on YouTube afterward?
Yeah.
Right on. You know, you boy got to ask everybody. Alright, so how this is going to work is we're going to go ahead and hop in. We're just going to run a normal game. And from there, we're going to pick out a few things that we can work on.
Alright. I'm going to get the ID. What is that? CHRTA.
Yeah.
Can you hear my
You cut out there for a second, man. What's that?
Can you hear my controller clacking around? Is that too loud?
Everybody loves a good controller ASMR. Don't sweat it.
That's true. Alright, sign in. Still on Pokemon Trainer from fighting Luke North.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's right, that's right. I remember somebody mentioned that.
Alright, I'm in with the stinky Gold Falcon.
Man, why you gotta just... What? He's so tacky. He's tacky, dude. Gold Falcon dresses like a man.
If I weren't to use Gold Falcon, I'd probably either use the one with the completely gold shoulder plate.
I swear, dude. There was a guy at this store I used to work at. I used to work at a Radio Shack. There was a guy who would come in sometimes, and he won the lottery a while ago. So like and obviously like you tell everybody that shit. So like,
was it like Powerball? What one was it?
I don't really know. But like he had won the lottery at one point, and he was the tackiest dressed individual I have ever seen. Like he had like this expensive ass watch, but like it was a while ago that he won the lottery. So he had like it was like fancy shit, but old fancy shit, you know?
Did he? Oh shit! I didn't think that was good. Did he? How much did he win?
I don't actually know, or if I ever found out, I forgot years ago. This was former day a long time.
Former day, long time.
But like, every time I see Gold Falcon, I remember this story because like this motherfucker was just like dressed like in all kinds of like ugly fancy shit, and that's exactly what Gold Falcon looks like to me. Like it was like old, dingy, like couple $1,000 watch, like
he's just decked out in gold shit.
Yeah, it was like tacky, ugly gold shit because he just like had money and wanted to spend it on whatever he could, you know. It's awful. He looked like a crime. Anyway, so out of that game, I'm seeing a lot of air dodges that could definitely use some improvement.
Yeah.
A couple big things to worry about. You should be able to tell when a combo is true or it can just be, air dodged out of. The ones that can be air dodged out of but are really, really close. Thing is, with the way that directional air dodges work in Ultimate, for the first 2 frames before your frame 3 intangibility kicks in, you're going way closer into them. So when you are like DIing out and then you air dodge the
Yeah, it like goes the opposite way that you air dodge a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. So when combos are strict, like they're like not completely true, but like just like a loose string, but it works. You want to avoid DIing out and then air dodging and buffering the directional air dodge in, because that's gonna end up getting you hit more often than just DIing out would.
Yeah, like that last air dodge.
Yeah, especially that last air dodge. I mean, that was just funky, but like that's also just like knowing that you can punish that kind of thing. Yeah, I mean, it's just like a good thing to avoid. It looks like you're going a little bit too hard on the paint with these air dodges, so I want to focus on that first and foremost. Is you just kind of clean up your disadvantage state.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if you were listening in one of the earlier sessions, but I was like, oh yeah, when you talk about disadvantage state, that's when you need to be the most patient. that's when you have the least control over your character, but you do have some control. So you need to make that some control count for everything that it can. Otherwise, you're just a sandbag. So you're going to really want to focus on, when you're in disadvantage, making clean decisions. Now, I saw that like you had some pretty good conversions in there whenever you got your hits in, so that I'm not worried about. And plus, those kinds of things you can grind out on CPUs anyway. But what I do want to see coming from this training session is I want to look for smart decisions in disadvantage.
All right.
So let's go ahead and run a few more. And shit, I forgot to set the timer. It's fine. I said it now. Alright, so I'm gonna run. We're gonna run a few more. Just play normal games, but I just want you to focus on what you're doing in disadvantage.
All right.
If I see any like big decisions.
Fuck.
All right. So that's like a big, like you got to recognize the win condition. You were at the perfect percent to just get like run off down air. You know, F tilt, especially like for Falcon, F tilt is ideal for run off down air. It's perfect. I've stolen so many stocks I cannot count them with just run off down air after an F tilt. I practically consider it a combo.
That came out way after. I tried to do a...
That's fine. Like, the thing is, when you're learning new stuff, it's way more... you SD more often, but that's fine. Yeah. That's not the goal. Like, the goal is not to win. The goal is to, like, learn good shit. And, like, missing techs happens more often when you're learning new tech, right? Mm-hmm. Like, if you're learning new tech or just, like, learning new concepts... See, I really want to clean up your disadvantage and your recoveries.
Yeah. I try to make my recovery line, like, obviously you don't want it to get punished, but I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I do the same thing, and then I'll go for a different thing, and then start doing that. I don't know.
How about this? Just go ahead and beat the shit out of me, and I'm just going to recover a lot, and I want you to look at the ways that I'm mixing my recoveries up. So just go ahead, sandbag it up.
Nice.
So that, I was DIing out to avoid the, having to tech at the ferry ledge there.
So I'm not going to do that.
See, really low. I made sure that I used my double jump at a height where I'm not going to get immediately punished. And that, like, I was able to pull it back in for a reverse edge guard, see? But, like, that's a difficult area to punish. And I went low enough to where, like, even though I was having to hug the bottom of it like that, then I'm not at a huge danger of getting punished for that either.
Yeah.
So you just kind of got to consider, like, if they're going to come after me, how do I make that not happen? Or, like, if they're going to, like, if they're staying on the ledge and they're not coming off stage against me a lot, then I got to consider, how can I mix these timings up? You know? Because, like, the nice part about, like, Falcon's double jump is he, like, maintains his height a lot. Like, like he really has a nice, like... I wonder if it's because of his animation, actually. That's interesting to think about. Just a sidebar.
I remember I saw one thing where you, like, if you, like, double jump right under a platform, you'll instantly snap to it.
Only certain platforms. It's extremely specific. It's basically like just like the Town and City platform, in the middle position. There's a way that you can do it on the center battlefield platform, but like it's so specific that like don't even sweat it, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just had this thought, like, just while we're at it, the way that he does his like little double jump, tuck and roll body flip thing, it keeps his origin point up at the very top of his second jump for a lot longer. And I was always like, I used to think like, oh, that sucks because like if you try to double jump into the ledge, like it just takes like a long time to do that, right? Like he's always there for a long time. But I realize now, in just this exact moment, that being able to hold your second jump like that for so long gives you a lot of opportunities to mix up your timing with that. So like don't be scared to just delay your timing against people that are like, you know, willing to like sit there and go for the 2-frame. So go ahead and bully me a bit and do some more recovery mix-ups, and I'll like point out anything that's interesting. Okay, so that one.
So you want me to recover, or you're recovering?
No, I'm still. Go ahead and hit me, and I'll recover, and I'll point out things that I want to see you start to do. And the ledge is its own thing. Honestly, I'm kind of bad at the ledge, so I'll want to like hold off before I start giving a bunch of advice there. But like, just look at the early like. Shit, I'm bad. Disregard that one. Disregard that one. But like, notice how like if I'm jumping, I'm making sure not to do it at a point where I'm gonna get totally like just like insta fucked for it, you know?
Yeah.
And if like if I am really close to the ledge like that, then doing an air dodge into it is pretty good, because if you're like at aerial raptor boost position, right, to snap onto the ledge, I'm bad. Wi-Fi is that hoe sometimes. But if you're I checked out the frame data for it once. I forgot the exact specifics, but basically if you directional air dodge into the ledge, you are... I think it snaps like 1 frame, like within 1 frame of Raptor Boost. I don't know if it's a frame earlier or later. I don't remember. But it's within 1 frame of when Raptor Boost will snap. So you really might as well take the shit ton of free iframes at the start of that, and also the ability to mix up your angle a lot more. Because if you want to like learn how to directional air dodge into stuff... Well, hang on 1 second. I breathed in a dust. So if you want to like, you know, you have like pretty good control, like directional air dodging completely to the side. You can do it like kind of up and to the side. I don't recommend ever doing it down, because like fuck that, you know. Like, that's a mess. But like if you get hit off to the side and you're like around here, that's good. Like you might get fucked up for it a little bit, but like that's really good, you know. Well, I'm bad. You know what I'm trying to get at, though. Like, just because like I can't do it like when I'm throwing myself off stage. Yo, almost. Oh, yo, it's Mama Luigi. How you doing, Mama Luigi?
Mama Luigi in chat.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and hit you off stage a few times, and I want to see your recoveries, and I'm gonna critique them. Okay, see that double jump was a little bit too. Like, you started to up B at this height. The closer you up B to the ledge, the easier it is to 2-frame you. So if you do it like nice and low, again, I'm bad. I can only recover when I've been hit. But like the closer you get to it, the more your hand pokes out. Like you can kind of see the like the fire effect on it. Like the smoke trail coming off the hand. You can kind of see it there, you know. So the closer that you do it to the ledge, the easier it is to 2-frame you. So just kind of keep that in mind. When you do, you have to use your double jump. Get into like the just barely range. Like the easier that it... You want to make it as hard for them to 2-frame you as possible.
So I make it to where like Falcon Dive would just barely start to go down.
Yeah, because the farther you are away from the ledge, the less you stick above it. Like the closer that you are to the end of your up B, the less you go above the ledge. So like you can tell the difference between like going really like far with it. Like that's going to be harder to 2-frame. There you go. That's going to be way harder to 2-frame than like from here.
Yeah.
This is free to 2-frame. Absolutely free. So just kind of avoid that and use your positioning. Falcon has pretty good air drift, all things considered.
Yeah.
Okay, that was good. You could have angled that out a little bit more, because the more that you go into like the ledge like that, this is like the area where you're going to get 2-frame. So the further, it's better to aim for like out than it is to aim for in like that. Alright, so let's see it. Nice. That's what I like to see. Okay, good. So that's like just a good like natural angle for Falcon's up B to travel. But like you also have like you can go like pretty directly vertical underneath it. Let's see. Face the right direction here. You can go pretty vertical with it.
Yeah.
So that's like that's going to be useful like from under the stage, going vertical with it. That's going to be really good against people that like to come off against the stage like that. Because that also gives you the option to reverse up B it on reaction to them coming off stage. That's a great way to cheese a stock. See, that was way too high. That's begging for a 2-frame. So like, I'm just going to hit you off with something easy like that. Oh, hang on, you're facing the wrong direction. Oh, there you go, there you go. There. Yeah, that, nice, nice.
Yeah.
Okay. See, I'm liking the look of these a lot better. It's going to be way harder to just, like, do a run-off dare. Look at where that positions, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, look at where run-off dare actually hits. Like, it's right here. So, if you can avoid being there, it's already half the battle.
Yeah. And then could try and edge guard.
Yeah, yeah. So, like, because if I'm going to come out with a dare like that, that's also where I'm going to end up, is around that same height. So the more that you can avoid the danger area of just like run off or jump off aerials, the better you're going to be about it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. What else did I want to cover about up B? Right. Okay. So there's you know how Falcon's up B has a lot of drift at the end, right?
Yeah.
Like that little like kind of candy cane moment. That was actually where, like, that used to be called, like, the Tokyo Drift is, like, in Smash 4, where you had, like, a shit ton, like, it got nerfed a little bit. You had, like, crazy control over it at the end of Up B on Smash 4. They, like, halved it in Ultimate, but that's still really good. But that was called the Tokyo Drift, is, like, because Falcon had a really bad 2-frame in that one. So what you would do is, like, you would, like, do this little, like, wiggle outside of the range of it. Yeah. And that was called the Tokyo Drift, and that's why I named the up B out of shield, like the sliding up B. That's why I named it that, because that takes advantage of the same type of like crazy momentum that you would get, but like at the start of up B instead of the back of it. But that's just like some trivia, so don't mind that. I'll refund your time on that on the training session. But anyway, what I also want to see is more control over that drift. I'm actually going to go Ness here.
Ness?
If you can guess why.
Is air dodge? Or no, is aerials? I don't know.
You're not going to like me for this. I apologize in advance. What's the pinkest Ness alt?
I'm going to have to unfollow the stream after this one.
Yeah, sorry about this. Sorry about these war crimes that you're about to see in chat. I do apologize. So, okay. Your job is to up B in a way that does not get yo-yoed.
Fuck. I hate that yo-yo so much.
Alright, let's see. How's he do this?
I already used my jump, goddamn.
Yeah, so what you want to do is the motion for it on your controller is a bit like hold up and then like out and then back in. So it's kind of like it's actually a lot like the animation on Ness's jump, actually. A lot like that.
Oh.
There it is, yeah. Like just like that. That's how you want to move the stick. So like forward and then like a kind of like back loop-de-loop around. Ness is actually a great person to teach this. Who would have thunk? Okay, you're starting to get it. Yeah, I'm starting to see it. It's like you want to end up looking, you can make it look almost exactly like a candy cane. Like you can go like straight up and then hook out and come back in on top. Like, and then back in. Ness is... Fuck Ness. But it's supposed to look like like a candy cane, like that, you know? Like,
yeah.
This is actually a great teaching tool. Holy shit! How are Ness mains this bad? They have like an instructional guide built into their character. Holy shit! Anyway, all right. So go ahead and try to recover against this.
God damn it! I'm so bad.
Almost. You're gonna want to start to up B from like here. Like, pretty far away.
Like what? Like right here?
Nah, further out. Further out. Because you're candy caning this.
Oh my god.
That's fine. No, it's fine. Don't sweat that. Don't sweat that. I'm gonna go Falcon one more time just to show you the positioning for it. If you want, you can go Ness and Yo-Yo, and I can try to show you if that would be easier.
Sure.
Okay.
It's another character I use the stinky yellow alt on.
Bro, we gotta do something about your taste. GoFundMe. We gotta get this man a taste replacement.
Taste replacement. I mean, he looks like a bee, so it's kind of cool.
Okay, he's actually got a pretty good yellow alt.
Not Falcon, though. I'm cursed with that one.
Okay. So the position that you're gonna want is like around here.
Alright.
Yeah, see, like, you use that, like... Okay.
I see.
Crazy, right?
That one was kind of... Oh, okay.
Yeah, look closer. This is just that bitch sometimes. But see, like you can use the like the drift at the very end to kind of like magnet hands onto it. Ah, I'm bad. But like you kind of see what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Use like that little arc at the end, and that's how you get your safest recoveries. See?
Yeah.
That was a weird yo-yo placement. Fucking hate Ness. Oh, that's a regrab. You're not gonna get the picture from a regrab. A little too direct. See, I went too just diagonal on that one, and I didn't hook it out, so that's why that didn't work. See, just like a candy cane.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, a little low on that one. Just like a candy cane. So yeah, I won't make you play this anymore. All right, let's go ahead and switch roles and switch back up and do some more practice.
I fucking missed it. God damn it.
Oh, I looked away. What the fuck you do? Bitch ass.
I can't even get it.
Get this. Outplayed.
Outplayed. Formaday outplayed.
Teach us how to have fun playing Ness. Alright, first step, get a lobotomy. That's it. Okay. Back to bullying with Falcon.
Back to Douglas.
Dougie J, baby.
We got the yellow Douglas out here.
Ness is the TV of Smash. Yo, Psychonauts. If you look into Ness's ear, you can definitely see the other side. That's why he holds his head at that angle.
Looking into Ness's ears.
Ah, I'm bad.
I don't know if that one's it. The fuck?
Yeah, you gotta be careful about just like be ready to get back in there, you know, because it's probably still gonna hit you. But this is all about minimizing it. Okay, almost, a little too high. Don't regrab. You don't get your iframes back if that's the case.
Almost too
Ooh,
high.
there you go.
Was it?
It was like kind of. It was kind of like you went too high for it, but it still worked.
Damn it! I keep doing that shit.
It'd be like that, man. It'd be like that. It takes some time to get used to. Like Falcon has like one of the most complicated. There we go. Let's go, nice. Papi John. Like nobody wants to hear it, but like Falcon does have one of the more complicated recoveries in this game.
Yeah.
Just because of the crazy amount of control you have to have over it to be able to do it any good. All right, just about, just about. It's pretty precise. Oh, I'm bad. Regrab.
Alright.
But see, even doing it like that, to where like it kind of fucks up. There you go. Like even doing it to where like you get like one hit in, it still avoids. Perfect, perfect. Let's go.
Yeah. I see it. Oh shit.
His air dodge is so carried. Holy shit, I hate Ness. That's what I like to see. Yeah. Yep. Little too low.
Fuck.
Yeah, you went too diagonal in with that one. But yeah, you started to get it. That's exactly what I want to see. That's perfect. Like, you ever fight a Roy and they just charge Flare Blade at the edge because...
Or like Ike.
Yeah, yeah.
Ike is avoidable. I don't think
I don't know. I haven't fought an Ike in a long time. But yeah, like, just keep that up. And that's going to make your recoveries much, much better.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to see, once you clean up those recoveries, what you're going to find is that you stop dying at 40, and you start living a lot longer, and that's going to let you learn the rest of the game much easier, because it's like getting more time at the arcade, you know?
Yeah.
I'm giving you more quarters.
Got a charity up here.
Fire Falcon. I still miss when you can drift like crazy with Falcons Up being Smash 4. That was the original Tokyo Drift, man. They kind of gave it to us on the startup. like that's fucking crazy. Okay, see, you were holding out and you didn't get stomped at 40. Beautiful. That is perfect. That's what I want to see. What about now? Holding out. Good. Good. I like it. Look at you. Look at you improving. Making me have to work for shit.
Fucking jump.
That'll still do it sometimes though. That's the other thing is like that's the next step that you have to look out for is people just like coming out and gimping you if you hold out properly. But that's when you can start intercepting them with up B. As a command grab, you can use in the air. It's pretty niche in what it can contest. So that's where it starts to get interesting for my boy Falcon. These recoveries are looking much better, though. Big improvements. Oh, yeah. And while we're at it, make sure that you're also learning how to beefy up B.
Yeah, you hold down.
Yeah. Like, that's a really good way to catch somebody. Just kind of, you know, like
yeah,
oh, I'm gonna get you. Like, or I just missed my down air or whatever. Like, I just missed my 2-frame attempt.
Yeah.
And then you just like, if you kind of combine those two ideas. Like the Tokyo Drift outside one, and then you come up on them. Then you avoid the 2-frame area, but you
catch.
Yeah, you can snag them otherwise. It's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool. You don't want to be that low for that because you're aiming to like cover them, but it's still like it's cool. And then you can do reverse edge guards like that. I mean, perfect. Like that. What can I do? I tried to bother Falcon outside and nothing happened, you know? But nah, like, playing like this, look at you, you're at 137. That's longer than you lived in any of our previous games. See that mix-up? I couldn't down air it. Now this is really nice. Yeah, what? Because I mean, the other thing, right? If you're learning to maximize your recovery and just survivability in general, you get access to Rage Falcon, and boy, is that fun! Like, dude, when you have max rage as Falcon, you can like up smash somebody at like
70, 80.
No, that's generous. Like, you can up smash them at like 60 something. Like dare up smash at 60 is gonna just delete them. Dare up smash at 50 might even. See, like I went after you there, and you controlled your drift better, and you ended up on stage before I did. See, So that gave you the opportunity to ledge trap me for trying to challenge your recovery like that. That's the way to do it. Like that's such a good boom
Is that
for Falcon.
dash tech you were working on right there?
Yeah, I got a video coming out on that eventually. It's been hard to work on lately. I'm doing like the flow charts and everything right now, but that project's almost done. So who knows? Okay, so let's just go ahead and do a couple normal games, and the 30 minutes is just about up here. It's going off now.
All right.
So let's just go ahead and do a game or two here. Let's just try to solidify it. Like, no more new information. I want to see how you do with retaining what we just talked about. Okay, all right. Holding out, that was good. Ah, it was sus. Alright, I'm gonna just start covering all these like sus options. Like preemptively. So if you get hit by it, let that be a sign, you know? There you go. No. Ah, I'm bad. I spared.
I don't know. I'm not trying to go for any. What does Griffin call it? Double donkers?
Oh yeah, the double donkers. Yeah. God, I wish they had a better name. Okay, went high, but it worked. Nice. Ah, a little greedy. A little telegraphed. Like that's the remember what I mentioned before about like the natural angle that it wants to go at? That's what's going to be most natural to cover for a 2-frame timing. So like you cover the most distance that way, and that's like how you get your just like I made it back to stage survivability. But it's the most vulnerable of the recovery types that you have.
I did not mean to do that, but I tipped anyway.
And the final test. Okay, good. That's Wi-Fi tech and everything, but you avoided the F-tilt runoff dare. That's exactly what I wanted to see. So good shit. It looks like you're really warming up to the recovery mix-up nicely already.
Yeah, I am.
Good shit, man. That's exactly what I want to see. That's gonna help you out a lot, man, for sure. That was like the number one thing. Because like when you were actually playing, I was like, yeah, sure, this is cool. Like, you know, there's like you can definitely work with this. But your recoveries were so vulnerable that I was like, I'm not worried at all. You know, he's not gonna live past 50.
You were just not worried. You were able to think about what I was doing and just punish it easily.
Yeah, it was just like it looked like just real vanilla recoveries and everything. And like I don't need to worry about much past that. I just got to get you off stage, and then the rest will handle itself. But no, now like this is so much better. Like I'm actually like, let's do one more, and I'll stop talking quite so much. And now I'm just gonna try to beat the shit out of you.
All right.
I said that was the last time, but then I got distracted and talked a lot. This is the payback for me talking about the nomenclature of Tokyo Drift Up B.
Raptor Boost.
Raptor Boost is really that hoe sometimes. Okay, that one was...
back a little bit.
You had the right idea there. It was just like the high version. The high version is still pretty vulnerable, so you just gotta be careful with it, but that'll come with practice. Okay.
I love that down tilt buff.
I know, that was my favorite buff, low-key. Like, it's not the best buff, but like it was my favorite buff, you know?
Yeah.
Good. You don't want to shield that for me?
No. Oh my god.
Yo, Falcon kind of cool. And there it is. So that part you're going to want to practice and just kind of clean up. But that'll just come with some practice. But like that was the right time to try to use that kind of thing, though. So, but I know I like it. I like it.
Barely avoid it.
Yeah, like you started that one a little bit too high. Because the thing about the Candy Cane version of the Up B is you go higher than you kind of expect to. Like you're going to go above the ledge, but it's going to be out further, so you don't get punished for it by people that are on the ledge trying to punish with stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, like that was really good. I really liked the recovery adaptations that you were showing there. So good shit, good shit.
Yeah.
Whew. All right, man. Let's go ahead and move on with the strip.
All right.
Yeah, good stuff, man.
Grace and Glory's up there.
Do what?
You added in your...
Oh yeah, I forgot I put my own fucking name in there. Yeah, Grace and Glory. Hop in there, Grace and Glory. Go fight this asshole, Grace and Glory. Fuck out of here. All right, yeah. Good stuff, though. Good games, Poppy John. Good games.
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks you for all that.